Climate change organizations. Question 1. The term climate equity was raised by India during the recently concluded Bonn Climate Conference. Which of the following statements is the most closely linked with climate equity? A. It is just division, fair sharing, and equitable distribution of the benefits and burdens of climate change and responsibilities to deal with climate change. B. It ensures the just distribution of the benefits of climate protection efforts and alleviates unequal burdens created by climate change. C. It is a principle which means that different countries have different capabilities and responsibilities to address cross-border environmental issues such as climate change. D. It describes a country or world in which no single group or community faces disadvantages in dealing with environmental hazards, disasters, or pollution. Question 2. With reference to Intergovernmental Panel Climate Change, IPCC, consider the following statements. 1. It was set up by the World Meteorological Organization and the United Nations Environment Programme. 2. Recently released 6th Assessment Report, AR6, is about climate change impacts, risks and vulnerabilities, and adaptation options. 3. As per the latest Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, report, Chennai is at high risk of sea level rise and flooding. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Environmental organizations and international environmental conventions. Question 3. It is an autonomous institution of the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, MOI FCC, established in 1982. It is an internationally acclaimed institution which offers a training program, academic courses and advisory in wildlife research and management. Its most significant publication has been Planning Wildlife and Protected Area Network for India. The Finance Ministry is planning to divest its status as an autonomous body. The above passage best describes which of the following environmental organizations of India? A. The Energy and Resources Institute, TERI. B. Wildlife Trust of India, WTI. C. The Bombay Natural History Society, BNHS. D. Wildlife Institute of India, WI. Question 4. Which of the following statements is incorrect with reference to the National Board for Wildlife, NBWL? A. The Minister of Environment, Forests and Climate Change is the ex officio chairperson of the NBWL. B. It is a statutory body constituted under Section 5 of the Wildlife Protection Act, 1972, WLPA. C. The members of the National Board for Wildlife also contain members from various NGOs. D. The NBWL may constitute a standing committee at its discretion. Question 5. With reference to the Wildlife Institute of India, consider the following statements. 1. The Wildlife Institute of India, WI, was established under the Ministry of Agriculture. 2. The Union Minister of MIFCC is the chairman of the governing body of WI. Which of the above statements is are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Question 6. Consider the following statements regarding Commission for Air Quality Management, CAQ. 1. It is an executive body. 2. It will complement the functioning of the Environmental Pollution, Prevention and Control Authority, EPCA. 3. The Commission will have an exclusive jurisdiction over the National Capital Region, NCR, in matters of air pollution. Select the incorrect statements from the code given below. A. 1 only. B. 1 and 2 only. C. 2 and 3 only. D. All of the above. Question 7. consider the following statements regarding National Board for Wildlife, NBWL. 1. Its role is advisory in nature, though it is a statutory organization. 2. Primary function of the board is to promote the conservation and development of wildlife and forests. 3. No alteration of boundaries in national parks and wildlife sanctuaries can be done without approval of the NBWL. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Question 8. The Biodiversity Finance Initiative, BioFin, is launched by which of the following organizations? A. International Union for Conservation of Nature. B. United Nations Development Programme. C. Worldwide Fund for Nature. D. United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Question 9. With reference to the Animal Welfare Board of India, consider the following statements. 1. It is a statutory body under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. 2. The Animal Welfare Board of India was set up under the provisions of National Board for Wildlife in India with the Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change as its chairman. Which of the above statements are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Question 10. Consider the following statements with reference to Biodiversity Sanrakshan Internship Program. 1. It is a joint initiative of the National Biodiversity Authority and the United Nations Development Program. 2. The interns selected will have to technically assist the State Biodiversity Board's UT's Biodiversity Council. Which of the above-mentioned statements are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2.